The Israeli Defense Force have released video footage of an airstrike on a media building in Gaza, occupied, among other broadcasters, by a team from SkyNews. The video shows various perspectives of the airstrike, first identifying the rooftop of the building and then the impact of the shell. Well, no one was injured in that incident, which the Israelis claim was targeted at Hamas communications equipment on the roof. Well, joining me from Jerusalem is the spokesperson for the Israeli Defense Forces, Avital Leibovich. Avital, good afternoon. Why are you targeting media buildings?
Well, we did not target the buildings at all. The journalists were not the targets. But this is a classic case in which Hamas uses civilians as human shields. Hamas chose, out of all the buildings in the Gaza Strip, to choose this building, a media civilian building, to place its electronic infrastructure and communications on the rooftop. We're talking about electronics and communications so the commanders of Hamas can communicate with one another. This is not another culture or opera channel to be broadcasted to the people of Gaza.
So you were prepared for the journalists to be collateral damage?
We chose the precise munition, the most precise munition. And as the clip showed, the target was on the roof and only that target was hit. The entire building stayed safe. The entire floors were safe. Maybe there were some broken windows as a result of the explosion, but no more than that. The target was the Hamas facility.
So what are you saying to journalists that are there reporting on this, on both sides of the border, that you are not safe where you're reporting from?
I'm saying this to any civilian in Gaza. Stay away from Hamas sites, stay away from Hamas launchers, stay away from Hamas facilities and buildings. Hamas is a terror organization. We are currently in an operation for defending our country. This is why we are targeting Hamas targets. Therefore, this is my recommendation to the journalists as well as others.
But you see, the journalists wouldn't have known that. The information that you're saying is why this happened, that it was a communications. That office is a sports office for the television station. It's not even their news office. It's sports. How can you avoid what you don't know and then you get fired upon?
The clip shows distinctively. We actually targeted the roof. We did not target an office. We targeted the electronics on the roof. It has nothing to do with any sports department. The electronics are electronics facilities by Hamas. It's used to communicate between different commanders in the Hamas terror organizations. This is not a TV channel, an ordinary TV channel. And this is my message to you here. The media building was taken by Hamas to be used as human shields. They took a civilian building. We see this time after time, year after year. Sometimes it's with civilian buildings. Sometimes it's with families in Gaza. But the strategy is the same, taking civilians, this time journalists, and using them as human shields for terror purposes.